Hi guys, it's Mika Martinez, and in this video, we're going to do a deep dive into the SEO strategies of Oak and Luna. Oak and Luna has done really well over the last 2 years in terms of SEO. I predict they're bringing in millions of dollars in revenue through SEO alone. And a lot of that is thanks to two specific pages, name necklaces, and initial letter necklaces, these two product category pages. And we're gonna basically do a deep dive and see how they get the results that they do. If you don't know who I am a Shopify SEO expert. I've been in the SEO industry for over 6 years now. I've worked on over 200 projects and I've helped scale some of them to over 7 figures in annual revenue. All right, let's get to the video. So as you can see here, Oak and Luna has done really, really well in terms of SEO. They rank for their two big product category pages, name necklace, initial necklace, and a lot of other product category pages, as you can see here, right? Gold initial necklace, custom necklace, necklace for girlfriend, etc., etc. You can see this all here, right? And basically explore how they get the results they do and what we can learn from their SEO strategy. So the first thing that I noticed is that you can rank pretty well despite some issues. Oak and Luna isn't like perfect, right? They have unoptimized URLs. When I look at their rankings, they have rankings for these random URLs, right? Like, what is this exactly, right? So they've actually fixed some of these very recently, I think, because on Ahrefs, it's still the old URL, which is not optimized for SEO, but it now redirects to a more optimized URL. I don't think this was the case previously, right? Like, they're redirecting to more optimized URL. And I think this is something that they're working on as we speak, right? I think the product category pages have been redirected already to the more optimized URLs. But I think if you're looking at specific product pages, the specific product pages are still using the old ones. And there might be a reason for that. These product pages probably don't have much search volume. I don't even know if these product pages are indexed. I'm not sure. But yeah, they probably just prioritize the product categories because those have search volume. Those will drive revenue. So yeah, they've fixed the URLs on those pages. But that happened very recently. So you can say that it hasn't really stopped them from ranking well, because I know that these weren't. So you can see some of them are still the old URL before the redirect, right? See, so you can see that you don't need perfect SEO. You can rank well despite some issues as long as you do the other parts of the SEO process well, right? Next thing is like the homepage isn't really optimized for SEO, right? If you look at the homepage, they feature best sellers. They feature individual product pages, and they even feature things like, collections with no search volume, right? North Star collection, Inez collection, Singapore necklaces. And this isn't really ideal for SEO. When it comes to SEO, your homepage has significant link equity. So you want to make the most of that link juice by featuring, your product category pages, your product pages, maybe even sometimes with high search volume. So in this case, you would feature these product pages, the ones that you want to rank for, the ones that can drive revenue on your homepage. But, again, your homepage doesn't have to be optimized for SEO, because SEO is not your only traffic channel, not your only marketing channel. If they have other marketing efforts that require your homepage to be set up like this, right, then it doesn't make sense to actually just, optimize it for SEO's sake, right? So despite those two things, they still rank really well. And why is that? So it all comes down to, number one, they have strong product category pages, not just how they look or how they're designed. Give me a sec. Not just how they're designed, but actually even the keyword research, right? If you look at how the site looked like previously, you look at which categories they had back then, and it was very limited, right? They had a very limited amount of product category pages. If you look at the product categories right now, they have a lot more, right on the menu. And I'm pretty sure they have even more hidden in the back through internal links, right? You can see them here, right? These are all different product category pages. So that's one thing that helped them a lot. They did more keyword research. They created more product category pages. When you create more product category pages, you basically target more keywords. If you target more keywords, you can drive more traffic, drive more revenue, right? So that's one thing they did. And then the product category pages themselves, they're very well structured, well designed. As you can see here, they have the H1, a short description below the H1. They have some subcategory links right on top, which is really good, right? Not just for user experience, but it's good for SEO as well. They have a product grid, which is not just a typical product grid, but a product grid allows you to change the color. If you're removing the need for the user to click through to the product page and stay on the product grid, that actually helps, not just user experience, but it helps SEO as well, because again, you're improving user metrics. User metrics are very important for SEO these days. Okay, so they have the product grid, and then they have a longer description below, which is really helpful, which is really useful, not necessarily for the user, but for the search engine, right? This increases relevance and it provides search engines with more context as to what the page is about. So it's really helpful for SEO. They even have a video here, which helps, again, not just the user, but it helps, if it helps improve user metrics like time on page, then it actually helps improve SEO as well, right? And then they have a featured review section at the bottom. These are really good. If they have some of your keywords in there, then it actually helps with SEO as well, right? That's very close to how we like to design our collection pages. I'm gonna look for our template right here. This is our training on optimizing Shopify collection pages for SEO. If you want access to this, you can get access to this in our school community. I will leave a link in the description, right? So this is how our template looks like. This is how we typically like to design our collection pages or product category pages. It's very similar to what they've done. There's just more information here, right? Like I think they don't have as much content below the product grid. Like there's a few questions, there's a little bit of content. We like to add even more, right? Okay, so that's another thing. They have very strong product category pages, as I mentioned. Again, they had subcategory links, they have detailed descriptions, relevant videos, featured reviews. These elements help search engines better understand the pages and position Oak and Luna as experts in their niche. Okay, templates we use. Number 3, they also have topical authority. When you want to rank for something like custom name necklace or name necklace, it's not enough to have one nice optimized page for or targeting that keyword. You need to build topical authority. And how do you build topical authority? Number 1, of course, that one page has to be optimized for SEO, which they've done here, right? They add more content, etc., etc. But you also need to publish supporting blog content that internally links to those pages, right? So if I open any of these blog posts, I'm sure you'll find internal links to the collection pages, right? Or the product category pages. Bridesmaid jewelry, here, internal link. Personalized bracelets, another internal link. See, that's what's needed to build topical authority. Again, they didn't just optimize a few pages. They didn't just optimize their shopping pages. They published a lot of blog content that helps them build topical authority. It shows the search engine that, oh, these guys are answering all the questions that users might have about name necklaces, initial necklaces, etc. They must be the expert or authority in this niche or industry, right? And again, all these pages, as I showed you earlier, internally link to each other, right? These blog posts all internally link to other blog posts. They internally link to the product category pages. And this is typically how we like to do our internal linking. All the blog posts internally link to each other. They all internally link to the collection page. And yeah, the collection pages are usually featured on the homepage and navigation, right? And the last thing that I think probably made the biggest difference is their link building, right? So as you can see here, they have consistently built backlinks over a very long period of time. Over the last 2 to 3 years, they've consistently built a lot of backlinks. And if you look at the quality of these backlinks, I've already filtered these backlinks out. So I looked at all the do follow backlinks with a DR of 30, domain traffic of 1,000, built over the last 30 days. If you look at the quality of these backlinks, they're really good, right? Like this American Tall, right? Style tips for tall women. They have an internal link with an anchor necklaces to one of their product pages, I think, that has the canonical to their necklaces category page. But you can see that this is a very powerful link. The DR40 with 100,000 domain traffic, right? They have, so they have a lot of these quality backlinks in the form of guest posts and link insertions. And they've been building these links over the last 2 to 3 years, it seems, right? They've made an intentional effort to build these backlinks, right? And I think that's actually what made the biggest difference in this SEO campaign. Because again, if you go back to what we were talking about here, the SEO wasn't perfect, right? Like the URLs aren't optimized for SEO. They were using weird formats like this, which they're fixing, I think, very recently. The homepage is not really optimized for SEO, but it might be optimized for other marketing channels. Their category pages are strong, but I think they can actually improve the content on these category pages, right? Like category pages themselves are like designed pretty well, but I think the content, like here below, isn't that amazing. It isn't that great, right? Even the blog posts, like the topical authority through blog posts, I think they're really good, but there's nothing extraordinary about them. I think what really moved the needle the most is that they built links consistently, nonstop. They trusted the process. They know that link building moves the needle, especially when you're building quality backlinks, it really moves the needle. So yeah, and they really, were consistent when it came to building these backlinks, right? Like if you try to look at the backlinks over the last 6 months, they've consistently been building backlinks nonstop, right? It wasn't like, oh, this month we'll build backlinks, next month we won't. No, they've been building quality backlinks over a very long period of time. And I think that's pretty much what allows them to get results like this, right? So yeah, that's it for now. I hope this video was insightful. I hope this video was helpful. Oak and Luna's success shows you that you don't need to be perfect to achieve great SEO results. You just need to focus on what matters, which is building expertise or authority in the eyes of the search engine with great content and quality backlinks, and doing this consistently over a long period of time, right? Even with some issues like unoptimized URLs or a homepage that isn't exactly optimized for SEO, which is still, it's still not bad, right? Like it's just not optimized for SEO. A solid SEO strategy, great content, quality backlinks can still lead to amazing SEO results, right? They're probably bringing in between $2 and $3 million a year from their SEO efforts. That's just organic search revenue, right? And they didn't, get these results immediately. It took a while to get these results, but you can see how a very strong SEO strategy executed over a long period of time can get you really amazing results, right? So yeah, I hope this was helpful. That's it for now. Thanks for listening. Cheers.